Hello students. Today we will start chapter 2, Emerging Trends. Students, as you all know, computers have been around for quite some time now. New technologies and initiatives emerge with each passing day. In order to understand the existing technologies and have a better view of the developments around us, we must keep an eye on the emerging trends. Many new technologies are introduced almost every day. Some of these do not succeed and fade away over time. Some of these new technologies prosper and persist over time, gaining attention from users. Emerging trends are the state of the art technologies which gain popularity and set a new trend among users. In this chapter, you will learn about some emerging trends that will make a huge impact on digital economy and interaction in digital societies. Now let me introduce you with artificial intelligence. Students, have you ever imagined how maps in your smartphones are able to guide you to take the fastest route to your destination by analyzing real time data such as traffic congestion? This is the example of application of artificial intelligence. The intelligent digital personal assistants like Siri, Google Now, Alexa are all powered by artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence endeavors to stimulate the natural intelligence of human beings into machines, thus making them intelligent. Students, an intelligent machine is supposed to imitate some of the cognitive functions of humans like learning, decision making, and problem solving. In order to make machines perform tasks with minimum human intervention, they are programmed to create a knowledge base and make decisions based on it. Machine learning. Students, what is machine learning? Machine learning is a subsystem of artificial intelligence wherein computers have the ability to learn from data using statistical techniques without being programmed by a human being. It comprises algorithms that use data to learn on their own and make predictions. These algorithms, called models, are first trained and tested using a training data and testing data respectively. After successive trainings, once these models are able to give results to an acceptable level of accuracy, they are used to make predictions about new and unknown data. Natural language processing, NLP. Natural language processing facilitates communicating with intelligent systems using a natural language. The predictive typing feature of search engine that helps us by suggesting the new words in the sentence while typing keywords and the spell checking features are examples of natural language processing. It deals with the interaction between human and computers using human spoken languages such as Hindi, English, and so on. In fact, it is possible to search the web or operate or control our devices using all our voice. All this has been possible by natural language processing. An natural language processing system can perform text to speech and speech to text conversation. Immersive experiences. Dear students, immersive experiences allow us to visualize, feel, and react by stimulating our senses. It enhances our interaction and involvement, making them more realistic and engaging. Immersive experiences have been used in the field of training, such as driving simulators, flight simulators, and so on. Immersive experience can be achieved using virtual reality and augmented reality. With the three-dimensional videography, the joy of watching movies in theaters has reached to a new level. Video games are also being developed to provide immersive experiences to the player. Virtual reality. Students, everything that we experience in our reality is perceived through our senses. From this came the idea that if we can present our senses with made up or non real information, our perception of reality would also alter in response to that. Now, what is virtual reality? Virtual reality is a three-dimensional computer generated situation that simulates the real world. The user can interact with and explore that environment by getting immersed in it while interacting with the objects and other actions of the user. At present, it is achieved with the help of virtual reality headsets. Augmented reality. Students, the superimposition of computer generated perceptual information over the existing physical surroundings is called augmented reality. It adds components of the digital world to the physical world, along with the associated tactiles and other sensory requirements, thereby making the environment interactive. Users can access information about the nearest places with reference to their current location. They can get information about places and choose on the base of users' reviews. With the help of location based augmented reality apps, travelers can access real time information of historical places such just by pointing their camera viewfinder to subjects. Robotics. Students, a robot is basically a machine capable of carrying out one or more tasks automatically with accuracy and precision. While other machines, a robot is programmable, which means it can follow the instructions given through computer programs. Robots are initially conceptualized for doing repetitive industrial tasks that are boring or stressful for humans or were labor intensive. Robots are being used in industries, medical science, scientific research, military, and so on. Some examples are NASA's Mars Exploration Rover mission is a robotic space mission to study about the planet Mars as shown in the figure. Sophia is a humanoid that uses artificial intelligence, visual data processing, facial recognition, and also imitates human gestures and facial expressions. A drone is an unmanned aircraft which can be remotely controlled or can fly autonomously through software controlled flight plans in their embedded systems, working in conjunction with onboard sensors and GPS. Big data. Now, students, with technology making an inroad into almost every sphere of our lives, data is being produced at a colossal rate. Today, there are over a billion internet users, and a majority of the world's web traffic is coming from smartphones. At the current pace, around 2.5 quintillions bytes of data are created each day, and the pace is increasing with the continuous evolution of the Internet of Things. This results in the generation of datasets of enormous volume and complexity called big data. Such data cannot be processed and analyzed using traditional data processing tools, as the data is not only voluminous but also unstructured, like our posts, instant messages, and charts, photographs that we share through various sites, our tweets, audio chats, video chats, and many more. Big data not only represents voluminous data, but it also involves various challenges like integration, storage, analysis, searching, processing, transfer, querying, and visualization of such data. Big data sometimes hold rich information and knowledge, which is of high business value, and therefore there is a keen effort in developing software and methods to process and analyze big data. Characteristics of big data. There are 5 characteristics of big data. They are volume, velocity, variety, veracity, and value. Now let me explain these one by one. Volume is the most prominent characteristics of big data, is its enormous size. If a particular data set is of such large size that is difficult to process it with traditional database management tools, it can be termed as big data. Velocity. It represents the rate at which the data under consideration is being generated and stored. Big data has an exponentially higher rate of generation than traditional data sets. Variety. It asserts that a data set has varied data such as structured, semi structured, and unstructured data. Some examples are text, images, videos, web pages, and so on. Veracity. Big data can be sometimes inconsistent, biased, noisy, or there can be abnormality in the data or issues with the data collection methods. Veracity refers to the trustworthiness of the data because processing such incorrect data can give wrong results or mislead the interpretations. Value. Big data is not only just a big pile of data, but also possesses to have hidden patterns and useful knowledge which can be of high business value. But as there is cost of investment of resources in processing data, big data, we should make a preliminary inquiry to see the potential of the big data in terms of value discover, or else our efforts could be in vain. Data analytics. Students, data analytics is the process of examining data sets in order to draw conclusions about the information they contain with the aid of specialized systems and software. Data analytics technologies and techniques are becoming popular day by day. They are used in commercial industries to enable organizations to make more informed business decisions. In the field of science and technology, it can be useful for researchers to verify or disapproves scientific models, theories. Pandas is a library of the programming language Python that can be used as a tool to make data analysis much simpler. Internet of Things. Students, as you all know, the term computer network that we commonly use is the network of computers. Such a network consists of a laptop, desktop, server, or a portable device like tablet, smartphone, smartwatches, connected through wire or wireless. We can communicate between these devices using internet or LAN. Now, imagine what if our bulbs, fans, and refrigerators all also become a part of this network. How will they communicate with each other and what will they communicate? Think about the advantages and tasks that can be accomplished if all these devices with smart connectivity features are able to communicate amongst themselves, and we are also able to communicate with them using computers or smartphones. The Internet of Things is a network of devices that have an embedded hardware and software to communicate with other devices on the same network. At present, in a typical household, many devices have advanced hardware and software. These devices are used in isolation from each other with maximum human intervention needed for operational directions and input data. Internet of Things tends to bring together these devices to work in collaboration and assist each other in creating an intelligent network of things. For example, if a microwave, an air conditioner, door lock, CCTV camera, and other such devices are unable to connect to the internet, we can access and remotely control them on the go using our smartphone. Web of Things. Students, Internet of Things allows us to interact with different devices through internet with the help of smartphones or computers, thus creating a personal network. But to interact with n number of different devices, we need to install n different apps. Would not it be convenient to have one interface to connect all the devices? The web is already being used as a system to communicate with each other. So, will it be possible to use the web in such a way that all things can communicate with each other in the most efficient manner by integrating them together? World Web of Things allows the use of web services to connect anything in the physical world besides human identities on the web. It will pave way for creating smartphones, smart offices, smart cities, and so on. Sensors. Students, what happens when you hold your mobile vertically or horizontally? The display also changes to vertical or horizontal with respect to the way you hold your mobile. This is possible with the help of sensors. Sensors are very commonly used for monitoring and observing elements in real world applications. A sensor is a device that takes input from the physical environment and uses built in computing resources to perform predefined functions upon detection of specific input and then processes data before passing it on. Smart cities. Students, with the rapid urbanization, the load on our cities is increasing day by day, and there are challenges in management of resources like land, water, waste, air pollution, health and sanitation, traffic congestions, public safety, and security. Besides the overall city infrastructures, including road, rail, bridge, electricity, subways, disaster management, sports facilities. These challenges are forcing many city planners around the world to look for smarter ways to manage them and make cities sustainable. The idea of a smart city makes use of computer and communication technology along with Internet of Things Web of Things to manage and distribute resources efficiently. Cloud computing. Students, cloud computing is an emerging trend in the field of information technology where computer based services are delivered over the internet or the cloud for the case of their accessibility from anywhere using any smart device. Cloud computing allows resources located at remote locations to be made available to anyone, anywhere. Cloud services. There are three standard models of categories different computing services delivered through cloud. They are infrastructure as a service, that is LaaS, platform as a service, that is PaaS, software as a service, that is SaaS. Now let me introduce infrastructure as a service. The infrastructure as a service providers can offer different kinds of computing infrastructures such as servers, virtual machines, storage and backup facility, network components, operating systems, or any other hardware and software. Using LaaS from the cloud, a user can use the hardware infrastructure located at a remote location to configure, deploy, and execute any software application on that cloud infrastructure. Platform as a service. Through this service, a user can install and execute an application without worrying about the underlying infrastructure and their setup. That is, PaaS provider provides a platform or environment to develop, test, and deliver software application. Software as a service. Software as a service provides on demand access to application software, usually requiring a license or subscription by the user. While using Google Docs, Microsoft Office 365, Dropbox to edit a document online, we use SaaS from cloud. Grid computing. Now students, let me introduce you with grid. A grid is a computer network of geographically dispersed and heterogeneous computational resources, unlike cloud, whose primary focus is to provide services. A grid is more application specific and creates a sense of a virtual supercomputer with an enormous processing power and storage. The constituent resources are called nodes. These different nodes temporarily come together to solve a single large task and to reach a common goal. Blockchains. Students, traditionally we perform digital transactions by storing data in a centralized database, and the transactions performed are updated one by one on the database. That is how the ticket bookings websites or banks operate. However, since all the data is stored on a central location, there are chances of data being hacked or lost. The blockchain technology works on the concept of decentralized and shared database where each computer has a copy of the database. A block can be thought as a secure chunk of data or valid transaction. Each block has some data called its header, which is visible to every other node, while only the owner has access to the private data of the block. Such blocks form a chain called blockchain. We can define blockchain as a system that allows a group of connected computers to maintain a single updated and secure ledger. Each computer or node that participates in the blockchain receives a full copy of the database. It maintains an append only open ledger which is updated only after all the nodes within the network authenticate the transaction. Safety and security of the transactions are ensured because all the members in the network keep a copy of the blockchain, and so it is not possible for a single member of the network to make changes or alter data.